Too late.
Please don't be a clan match. Oh, thank God. I'm gay! Ooh, we got him on the ropes now. They're pushing up daisies.
Ooh.
Yeah, what up, yogurt smoker?
Yogurt smoker.
Oh my God, their ankles are being so broken right now.
Broken.
They call me Mr. Yogurt Man! Cause I be shooting yogurt out of my dick! Didn't need it. Look at it, look at that flight pattern. Oh my God, this is Rocket League! They call me Mr. Vroom-tastic.
I love that.
I also love that. I love how every person that went for that ball just then whiffed. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to flip reset. Camo, how do you flip reset?
Well, you see, first thing, you gotta not get demoed.
Yes, take notes.
And then
God, I'm so bad at this
hit
game.
the car, but like, it's the wall. Hey, rule 1!
Fuck that.
Why'd you break?
I break the rules. I'm real like that.
You know what happens when you break a rule 1, right?
You get to have sex with Donald Trump's wife. Let's talk about the Elon Musk versus Trump drama.
Like, seriously talk about it, or like just shit talk about it?
I mean, a mix of both. What's your feelings on it, and then we'll shit post it.
I mean, I don't think I don't think Elon was doing this. Like, I think Elon and Trump are doing this all very intentionally. Like,
Before you continue, let me ask you, why would Trump intentionally allow himself to be called a pedophile?
what do you mean? Did Elon say he was a pedophile?
Yeah, he said he was on the Epstein flight list, and once everything's released, it'll be shown that he was also, on the island, sort of a thing, implying Trump was a pedophile.
Well, everyone knows that.
I mean, it wasn't in the original documents.
But no, if you didn't think that Trump and Epstein had done
I'm not
shit
saying
together,
he wasn't, or was or wasn't. I'm simply saying, given the stuff that we have, the same files they've released 17 times over, and keep saying it's the new documents, even though it's the exact same set of documents. I mean, my thing is, okay. So let me back up for a second. There is I don't know if you know, there is a conspiracy that this is all, them working together to get, to further a goal, right? And I just don't see why the goal would involve openly being labeled as a pedophile.
No, reframe that. Trump knows that everyone thinks he was messing with Epstein because he probably was with Epstein. It's in the back of everyone's heads, and it has been since the document's released. If you've had an intelligent thought, that's what it is. So, him getting called out by Elon is nothing unheard of. He also worked very closely with Elon, and Elon got some shit out of it as well. What? I don't know quite, but they're not doing this not working together.
I personally think that it is a result of Trump cutting the EV funds. that he was getting the subsidiaries or whatever from EV sales, the 7,500 extra that he was getting, which in the grand scheme is quite a lot. I think it involves that, and I think Elon got pissy because now he's losing money.
Well, I feel like if Elon wanted to do shit to Trump that he could, he wouldn't just post on X. He'd actually, because he's rich and powerful, he'd actually be doing shit. Because, in all seriousness, what is him saying things on the internet doing? Removing Trump's being likeness? That already wasn't there.
I mean, he did have a high amount of votes.
What, Trump?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter, because he's not running for president again.
I mean, yet.
What do you mean? He can't run for president again?
I don't know. I mean, Teddy Roosevelt did it 3 times or whatever.
No, not Teddy. Franklin D. Roosevelt did it, and he carried us through the Great Depression.
Isn't Franklin D. Roosevelt and Teddy Roosevelt the same person?
No.
Oh. Damn. Call that motherfucker LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's an
No,
ugly
I think this
thing.
is all serving some bigger purpose for the both of them.
It's just, oh my god. I have been playing copyrighted music this whole fucking time.
That's funny.
Editor, cut that out! Knowing full well I am the fucking editor. Alright. That's not where I wanted that ball to go. Oh my god!
Baby,
They're pushing me. Put him in the penis explosion chamber! Quickly! Also, John Redcorn got shot and killed in a gay hate crime.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually kind of sad. Apparently, like, his house got burned down. They killed his dog. Or I guess his old house, maybe. Something about it. Like, there was a house of some sorts that they were affiliated with that got burned down or caught on fire or something. And then, I don't know if it's 100% true, but I guess they killed their dog and then put it in the mailbox. And then they,
I think the dog burned in the fire, and they put the skull in the mailbox.
God
and
damn
the
it.
neighbor. I think he was a troubled person, and I don't think him being gay and a troubled person helped. Especially with a homophobic neighbor, it sounds like.
What do you mean he was a troubled person?
Oh, yeah. No, apparently it said, like, he was a troubled person, and he had, like... Because, understand, healthy, successful people that have earned a good amount of money, which I assume he had from King of the Hill, they don't
usually gay.
Well, actually, no, they're gay quite often. But like, yeah, no, you don't get in fights and hold weapons at the other person. You just buy another house and move.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. No, him and his neighbor would like reportedly have weapons and be arguing all the time and shit.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah, I do think he is like that band, Disturbed.
I thought you were gonna say like fucking that one band that I can't think of right now. Don't worry, I'll splice in a clip of that one band. I think it starts with a P. No!
The Penis Exploders?
No, fucking make that one song with like the giant fucking like plastic cowboy outfits.
It's okay. You know what isn't though? Being a gay organist.
Yeah.
How do you
especially
think,
for the Catholic Church.
Well, if you're not praising him with your like body, right? Like if you're praising him with music, like an organ isn't gay.
Yeah, but if the person touching the organ is gay, that makes the organ gay.
You're telling me that when a dude sticks an object. Doesn't even have to be anything, like, specific. Up my ass. Even though a woman could do that and it would be straight.
If a woman did it,
guy
it's
does
straight.
it. But the fact that it's a guy putting things in my butt makes it gay.
Yeah, that inherently is what makes that gay.
But, like, the actual instrument itself, like, it's you know, it's not changing anything. You know, what if it's platonically?
I don't think you could. Where do you platonically shove something up someone's ass?
You don't
Give
have
me
those
one
friends?
example of a platonic moment where you have shoved something up someone's ass.
I mean, a doctor shoved stuff up my ass. Like,
That's not
is
platonic.
that gay? Well, yeah, it is.
How
It's
the
not
fuck
romantic.
is that? I mean, well, platonic implies friendship. I don't know if you're friends with your doctor. That's more of a medical shoving up ass.
Okay, so what if I'm not romantically involved with this person? I'm not platonically involved with this person. They're just. What if it's a doctor too? Huh?
Well, I mean, unless he's doing it for medical reasons, then I think you're just being raped.
Yeah, so that doesn't make it gay.
I mean, it could be gay rape if it's a man.
Yeah, but we just said, like, it's not romantic.
Well,
Not for me.
I don't know if rape can be romantic, Camo, dude. Come on.
Oh, man, you have not read some books, my friend.
Motherfucker, what is this fucking 50 Shades of Gay? Are you kidding me?
No,
This is the worst
it
game
was
of Rocket League I've ever played.
It's pretty bad. Rocket League.
Oh, no.
What, you've never played Furry Shades of Gay?
No, I don't think I've ever played Furry Shades of Gay. Although now I kind of want to make a dating simulator where it's just called Furry Shades of Gay.
What do
It's
you
a
mean?
bunch
I
of-
sent you the game.
Wait, is that a thing?
I gifted it to you. Yeah.
What?
I remember when I asked if you'd play a game,
Was it Furry Shades of Gay?
and 2 and 3.
You know what? I might play that on the channel. I'll play
Please.
Furry Shades of Gay on the fucking channel. Oh my
God.
god! What
Damn
the
it.
fuck is happening?
I don't know, but we're bad.
I'm getting this virtual ball shoved up my ass, and I guess in a platonically not gay way. This video is gonna get me canceled. Hold on, let me
I
open
don't know,
these.
homie. It said Furry Shades of Gay, and I was like, man, this would be great to send to a straight dude. It's probably straight.
I mean, I might. I'll never tell.
Well,
Hold on, let
I
me
mean,
open
I
these
get-
rewards on videos so that way people can see me pull dog shit. That way, like, everyone knows my luck is awful. Those are the ugliest wheels I have ever seen in my life. Oh my god. Starfish having a wheel. Dude, I love getting blues every single time, dude. It's so cool.
Yeah, you're not supposed to actually get drops.
Can I have a red? Nope. But I just want something cool, you know? Cool, we got a whole bunch of dog shit. I don't give a puck. Okay.
Hockey.
Yeah, what's the twist?
We're about to find out.
Oh, it's hockey with power-ups. Okay.
Oh, I can't jump. Oh no. Oh no.
What, are you gonna flip reset
We
a
can't
puck?
jump.
Oh no, you can't even like wave dash either. That shit's kinda...
No, you can't. Can't jump. What the fuck?
List of things that are bueno right now. Oh, this might be bueno. Things might be looking bueno.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah, hit him with the old run chata. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's in. Aww.
Wait. Passing?
Woo!
Yes.
Dude, I'm like fucking Tom Cruise out here in Mission Impossible. Check this shit out. With my ass. Okay. Watermelon on sauce. Oh, that's watermelon sauce. I'm... Alright. Hell yeah. So have you been watching any of Elden Ring Night Rain?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, it looks, I'm not gonna lie, it looks incredibly mid. If I'm just gonna keep it $1.90. I keep it $1.50, but you know, inflation. Damn.
Easy.
Yeah, easy score on us, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know, it just seems very lazy to charge $40 for a game that doesn't have voice chat, that doesn't have crossplay in today's day and age, and is like half the game is, you know, just Dark Souls like assets. I mean, I mean, not saying it's necessarily inherently bad, but I mean, it's about as close to an asset flip as one can get.
Well, it is an asset flip. It's literally using Elden Ring's engine, just like Fallout 76 is an asset flip of Fallout 4.
Well, an asset flip would imply that they're just using nothing but assets from one game to another. That's what I mean. Like, Fallout 76 at least has, like, some unique things to it. Whereas I think Elden Ring Night Rain has, like, 4 or 5 actual unique bosses in the night.
Well, it was...
Rain bosses
it
or whatever the hell.
developed into new things, but it started... like, is literally the same kind of game. Same mechanics, and they just added, like, some new regions, some new visuals, some new enemies.
I actually don't even know if it's new regions. I think it might just be the Elden Ring map. I could be wrong, but I think, yeah, no, I think it's literally just the Elden Ring map.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna... I mean, if they can get a game out of it, they can get a wider audience base invested in Souls-like games. They can keep the series going.
I feel like Elden Ring became so much of a casual game, though, in the sense of, you know, Dark Souls was never quite as popular. I mean, probably because of marketing. I mean, they marketed the shit out of Elden Ring and built a lot of the hype of it on George Foreman or whatever the hell his name is.
George Floyd?
Yeah, they hyped it up on George Floyd. No, George R.R. Martin. And I feel like a lot of that is just I feel like just a lot of, and I hate to sound like that guy where I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like the casuals, but I mean, like that game has kind of become casual central of, I mean, because I mean, I'm just hot take here as a Dark Souls veteran myself. That game is dog piss easy because you have like 900 ways to proc invincibility frames, whereas Dark Souls or Sekiro or even Bloodborne, like, you had one. I'm so good at hockey.
Wait. How many ways can you...
So you can roll, you can jump, I think there's like... You can also, like, your side, like, your back steps and shit. Also, like, pretty much any animation that's not standing, you can proc invincibility frames on.
You've always been able to deflect it. I swear to God. You've always been able to backstep through shit.
No, not as easy as Dark Souls, or as Elden Ring, though. Like, you literally, like, I mean, I'm not even kidding, like, you don't even have to, like, jump high or, like, backstep very much, and you have, like, full iframes. It's kind of ridiculous.
Man, didn't play Dark Souls 2.
I don't think anybody with the right mind would play Dark Souls 2, to be honest with you.
You did.
I never said I liked it.
Yeah, but you had iframes and backstepping. That was better than rolling.
Hey, I didn't upgrade my invincibility frames. So I didn't. You did.
Ah. But then you don't have the invincibility frames in Elden Ring if you don't use it. So why do you use it?
Oh, I mean, you jump in Elden Ring.
You don't have to.
I mean, if you want to do big damage, you do.
But you don't have to do big damage. All I'm saying is there's still invincibility frames.
I never said
Elden
there
Ring
wasn't
just got
invincibility frames. I said there was more ways to proc invincibility frames, making the game easier.
I don't know, that makes it easier.
Which I don't think
No.
making that type of game easier is necessarily a good thing. I liked the challenge. And then, like, also, there was a lot of
Alright, let's leave this match.
Okay. There was a lot of just the same shit. Like, every beast enemy was a beast enemy. Like, and pretty much every human
Tournament?
person. Nah. We'll do like one or two more. Just reggies. But no, like, I don't know. I feel like there was Elden Ring kind of, I feel like it suffered from being too big. Like, there didn't feel like, it didn't feel like there was really anything unique in Elden Ring's game that really made it stand out. I mean, like, I couldn't honestly name you like 3 bosses that I was like, oh my god, those will stick with me forever. Like, there's no Midir, there's no Nameless King, you know, like there's no like Gwen, which, I mean, Gwen isn't hard, but like still it was pretty iconic. Like, you never forget your first moment getting absolutely flayed in the stomach by Gwen.
True.
I mean, hell, there's not even like a smelter demon. I mean, yeah, Mikola or whatever her name was that her name? Mikola, the hard bitch? Yeah, like, I say the hard bitch with big air quotations there. Yeah, no, there's just, it did not feel very memorable, I guess. And I think that's just a result of there being too much and not enough resources being pooled into each fight versus let's make, you know, this giant world and then fill it with decent to mid-tier bosses. I mean, shit, even though Yorm was a gimmick fight, I mean, it had a great quest line with Sigurd in it. Oh my god, that was filthy!
Just a nasty play by the nasty boys.
No, but I would like to see... I mean, I don't know if they're ever gonna do it. Probably not, but I would really love to see a Dark Souls 4. I would like to see them kind of return to formula. Or even like a Bloodborne 2, you know, the one that's not exclusive to the Switch. Which is, it isn't Bloodborne 2, but basically is Bloodborne 2. And for some reason is a Switch exclusive. For whatever fucking reason they decided to do that with and alienate a whole fan base.
What about Wise of Pig?
Well, I mean, that's not a FromSoft game.
I guess that's fair.
Which the DLC came out for that. I need to play it. But no, Lies of P is fucking great. I think that is the closest. I think that is the closest to a Dark Souls experience, like with a you know, lemony twist that like I think any other developer has ever gotten. Like they nailed it.
Oh, what about Lords of the Fallen?
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Lords of the Fallen, champ. We both know how that went. Well, I got played like a fiddle there. Yeah, no, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Lies of P is an insanely impressive game for, you know, developers coming out and doing what they did. Like, they somehow were able to pretty much one-to-one the FromSoft formula. Well, I just did nothing but help them. Cool. Pretend that didn't happen. But no, they were able to like pretty much copy that formula one-to-one while also giving their own unique twist and spin on the universe itself, like, or of their own universe. And I commend the shit out of that. I mean, I don't know if you've finished Lies of P yet, but if you haven't, you 100% should, because it's right up there with like Dark Souls 1 for me in terms of game. Well, I even say Dark Souls 3, because I mean, I personally enjoy Dark Souls 3 more than I do 1, just because of quality of life, changes. But nothing beats Dark Souls 1, in terms of love, though. Do I think Dark Souls 3 is the better game of the two? Yes, but memorable wise and experience wise, I think Dark Souls 1 will always take that cake. Your first time walking down in a new Londo and then being just absolutely violated by spooky ghosts. That's a rite of passage for young men.
Oh yeah. Well, Dark Souls 1 is very much like what's that game with the giant boss monsters?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, it's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus. There's a lot of ambiance and atmosphere in there that does a lot of the storytelling.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that. Like when a game just kind of lets you, like it tells its story through its feeling. I really appreciate that. That's why like Shadow of the Colossus will always be probably top 5 games of all time for me.
Right.
Such a good game. Man, we've really hit the subjects today, though. But go ahead. What were you saying?
You ever feel like playing For Honor?
I do, and then I remember that it's not the same.
Yeah.
And like, I just kind of wish they would have kept like I don't know why we went down the route of like, when Hitokiri and Jormungandr came out, that was kind of like the end of the era of, we're actually kind of having, not saying For Honor was at all realistic, but we definitely had a sense of realism with the characters and what they were representing and kind of what they were doing, versus now we've got motherfuckers casting hexes on people, and all that sort of shit. I don't know. I liked it when it was, kind of more of just a medieval fighting game versus now it's kind of become this fantasy-esque, weird heroes of legend bullshit, which, I don't know, just kind of seems a little lame to me. Ooh, you gotta be quicker than that, boys! You gotta be quicker!
Nice.
But there will always be a special place in my heart for For Honor. That, and like the fact that they took out like animations to like take out the foot soldiers and shit, and then like it feels like they regressed the game slowly over time, which I didn't really like. I got bumped hard. Like there were small details and things in the game that kind of made it feel. Again, not necessarily real, but I'm gonna use that word anyway. That I think really benefited the game. And then when they started taking those things out and replacing them for just generic shit, it was just like, what's really the purpose of doing that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see why you would take things like that out of your game that kind of help with immersion. Ah, shit.
Ooh. Nice. And
Got
we
him.
win!
And we win! Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below telling me about furry shades of gay or whatever, and then go kiss your dad and on top of the circus wheel. You can never get along better with your dad unless you're giving him a mean hand job. Take it easy, everybody.